Hey guys, let's learn about significant figures. Okay, so there's rules for significant figures, and rule number one is that all non-zero numbers are always significant, which means that any number that isn't zero is significant. So here's an example. How many significant figures are in the following numbers? First number is 314, 52, and 69. 69. Okay, I'll give you a little bit of time to figure those out, and then on the next slide, the answers are there. Okay, next slide. The answers for number one, it was three significant figures. Why? Because the numbers were 314. The first number was 314. So there were no zeros in there, and that means that it was three of them, and the same for the other two. So go back real quick, and the second number was 52, and the third one was 69, and there was no zeros in those two. So you just have to count basically how many numbers there are, and you'll get your answer. Okay, rule number two. All zeros between non-zero numbers are always significant. Okay, and right here we have another more examples. How many significant figures are in the following numbers? First one is 209. The second one is 4003, and the third one is 3,000,001. Give you some time. Okay, next slide. For number one, the answer was three significant figures because, well, I'll go back so I can explain it to you better. Because it was 209. Okay, so the zero was between two non-zero numbers, which makes it significant. And the second one, it's between two non-zero numbers as well. Well, it's two zeros, but they count as in groups too. And 3,000,001, well, there's a bunch of zeros between the non-zero numbers, and that makes them all significant. So that's how you get seven significant figures for number three. Row number three, all zeros which are simultaneously to the right of the decimal point and at the end of the number are always significant. So this means that all zeros that are on the other side of the decimal point to the right of it are always significantly, and they have to be like the last zero. So these are the examples right here, and then on to the next slide, the answers is five significant figures for number one. Why? Because, well, that one was easy. There wasn't even part of the rule. I just wanted to trick you there. It's five of them because there's five non-zero numbers. The other one, it's seven significant figures because the three zeros right there, they count because of the rule. And number three, the same thing. Row number four, all zeros which are to the left of a written decimal point and are in the number greater than or equal to 10 are always significant. Okay, so right here, this is where it gets a little bit tricky, but I can explain it. Okay, so right here, first number is 57.40038. Second one is 758.4900. And then 9 point. These are easy actually. It's basically the same thing as row number two, where they're between them. For number one and three, it's the same. They're between them, so it makes them all significant. And number two, it's basically the same thing as row number three. So here are your answers: seven significant figures, seven and six significant figures. And now for the loser part, a quiz. Okay, so you guys are gonna take this on your own, and then you'll get your answers, and the answer will be up to you. Thank you for watching.